What's up, YouTube? This is Zach with Dream Media Home Theater, here with my sales rep.
How's it going, guys? Larry with SVS.
Today we got something really cool for you. This is the wireless solution from SVS. Before we get into it, I just want you guys to smash that subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up. We got a load of home theater videos for you guys to help you make a buying decision. All right, we're gonna get into this right after the intro. Alrighty, let's hear what makes these things so special. Price points, features.
Cool.
Let's talk about it.
So what you're looking at here is the SVS Prime Wireless pair of speakers. And they come in this piano gloss finish, as you're seeing here, and the gloss white finish that we do on a couple of other speakers. And this is a very different product from us when comparing to everything else we do. And it's also very different from everything else in the category. So when most people think wireless speakers, they think, you know, little Alexa Dots and Echo Shows and Google Homes and background type products and the categories that have been wireless forever with app-based control. And never before had multi-room wireless audio been a sound solution for actually sitting down and enjoying music. It's always been about background music, just having something going in the background to get rid of the quietness of your home. So we introduced this product nearly 2 years ago now. It's called the SVS Prime Wireless. And what it is a 200 watt stereo powered pair of speakers. So this speaker here that's on your right, inside it has 4 50 watt Class D digital amplifiers supplying the power. And so the reason we do that is so that each driver, both on the left and right side, both the driver and the tweeters, all get 50 watts of independent power between them. Also on the speaker on the right, so we call this an active or a powered speaker, or active depending on how you look at it, and this will be passive. So when you turn these bad boys around, you'll see that one has all the connections and one just has the simple cable that comes from the other speaker. So when setting these up, the powered speaker always goes on the right. Now when you think wireless speakers, you don't think connections. You just think, let me put it on Bluetooth or put it on my network and stream. The Prime Wireless speakers offer a ton of connections. So not only do you have left and right RCA inputs, you have a mini input, like a headphone input to come off of a portable device, optical input to come off of a CD player, game system, optical out of your television in lieu of a sound bar. Then you have this connection here is what goes over to the other speaker. You'll also see Ethernet in and out, so this could be a bridge. If you want to get a better connection over wireless, you can do 2.4 or 5 gigahertz wireless connection. You have a USB port here, which is strictly for power. So if you want to charge your phone when you're doing Bluetooth or multi-room high-res listening, you can do that as well. And then you'll also see this last connection here, a subwoofer out that automatically kicks in an 80 hertz crossover. So it's an active subwoofer out. Whenever you plug in a subwoofer here, it automatically changes the crossover in the speakers to 80 hertz and outputs 80 hertz down to one of your subwoofers.
Boom!
So you've got all that here in the pair for $5.99. And we haven't even really got to everything it can do just yet. You can also, if you'd like, buy a single powered speaker for $4.49. And maybe you just want to put one of these in the kitchen or one in the bathroom so that you can utilize it for all its functionality.
You can buy just one of these?
You can just buy one.
Ah,
so the pair,
okay.
The pair is essentially $5.99.99 for a gloss black or white, or a single speaker for $4.49. So I've got that switched to stereo because we're going to be doing some 2-channel music listening here in a bit. So I've got all those connections. I have optical connections, analog connections. I've got Bluetooth aptX 5.0, wireless networking, and hardwired networking to put it all on my system and stream anything from my computer, my network, anything I've got on my phone, along with some more functionality. And the way you do that is utilizing DTS Play-Fi. So the DTS Play-Fi app is free. If you're familiar with Sonos and Hios and some of those other technologies that are out there, this is a very similar type product. The difference being DTS Play-Fi is open to anyone that wants to use it. There's about 40 brands now that use DTS Play-Fi. We are one of them. Macintosh, Martin Logan, Pioneer, Onkyo, Klipsch has got products. There's all these different brands that utilize it. So even though this may not be the solution for one room, it may be the solution for another, and then maybe you've got a receiver in another space. So in my home, I have 3 pairs of these speakers set up as different zones throughout my house: living room, bedroom, office. And then I also have an amplifier that I'll introduce to you here in just a minute as well that operates the same way, but you supply the speakers. So the Prime Wireless speaker pair are their own ecosystem. Everything you need is right here. You just get them connected to your network or line in, and you're good to go. What I want to show you though is the DTS Play-Fi app. Now, I don't have an internet connection where we're at right now, but I'm going to be able to show you everything that does. So you'll see I have my Prime Wireless speakers here, and then the sound base is the amplifier that I will show you in a second. I didn't mean to tap on that. So let's do Add Zone. You'll see that you have all these different capabilities here for multi-room streaming, but I'm going to back out of this. I'm going to do Add Zone. And if I had multiple things connected here, or maybe a Pioneer or Onkyo receiver, Integra, some of those other brands, they'd all be listed if they're on your network. So I want to take control of Prime Wireless. You'll also see this high-res button right here. That allows me to do full 24, 192, FLAC, MP3 waves, you name it, high-res streaming audio from places like Pandora, Spotify, Tidal, Qobuz, Amazon Music, any of these sites that do high-res music streaming, I can access right here within the app. And I don't have all of them, so they're not all showing here. But if I was connected to the internet, I could go right into my Pandora, or right into my Amazon, or right into my Qobuz, and start playing that. But I want to show you, I've just got music stored here on my phone. So I'm just going to click on Music, and you see all your playlists that you normally have on your phone are there. So I'm just going to go into my Prime Wireless playlist, and let's pull up just a track here. And this is the music from the band London Grammar, Hey Now, and you'll see this is a 32-bit, 44-100 kilohertz M4A track. And I've got full control over my volume right here. Burning by my bed for you, hey now. So you don't get hit with copyright.
Yeah.
Don't play too much of that track. And then I can go back here, and if I wanted to bring in more, I could click Add Remove, and I could bring in more speakers. So let me show you how we do that real quick. So
yeah, so this is like Sonos.
It operates very similarly.
Yeah.
But because it's not brand agnostic, I've got a lot of opportunities. So like I said, I've got 3 pairs of these throughout my house. I have 2 of the sound-based amplifier, which I'll introduce you to here in just a minute. And I have a couple receivers that are compatible with Play-Fi. So I've got this all over the house. And you can set up zones. You can do surround sound. You can do a lot of different functionality with this that you don't get from other products out there. And one of the biggest differences, it's stereo. Most of the other products in this space might try to compact stereo into one small speaker, but it's not left and right separation, because I put one of these over here on one side of my TV and one of these over here on the other, and I'm going to get true left and right stereo separation.
Click on another song. Let's play them a quick little demo.
So let me go back in here.
I know you guys like those demos.
Yeah. I'll go into, say, one of my subwoofer demos or whatever. So I would play, let's do, for Gary, we'll do Man in the Long Black Coat. Gary, our CEO, loves this track. It's one we demo for our 2-channel a lot of the times. And this is just a 16-bit track. And it takes a minute to get going. I have full control here, just a 2-channel listening setup. And those of you who are watching online may not be able to hear the amount of bass coming out of these speakers right now. So now I've killed the volume. You'll also see right over here, I have full volume control right here on the speaker, along with input switching as well. So with the input switching, I can access my Bluetooth, my optical input, my analog input, all that right on the speaker, and then also still change the volume here within the application. So
what do these speakers cross over at? You said
so they're typically they're going to be very similar to our larger bookshelf speakers. So they'll go down in the 50-40 hertz range in regards to output of bass.
It's not bad.
No, for a speaker this size, they're.
I mean, look at these woofers aren't huge, and it's a very reasonable price point. So
they were Sound & Vision's product of the year for wireless last year, so they've got phenomenal reviews. You guys on the integration side love them because they're super simple to operate and integrate with a lot of different things. But where I really love this product is the ability to allow my family to use it easily. So what I mean by that is you can take all of these systems here. So I don't listen to a ton of music much anymore. I'm a sports radio guy whenever I'm listening to stuff, if I'm not watching a movie. And so for me, what I can do is I can go in here, and if I was connected to the internet, you can see it says internet radio right here. Any radio station that's a broadcast online, I can access it and play it right here. Or you can use iHeartRadio, or you can access any of your Pandora playlists, Spotify playlists, Tidal, Qobuz, you name it. Start that radio station or start that playlist, and once it's playing, so we'll just pretend that I'm doing an internet radio station here, and it would come out and start playing, and right here on the front panel. So let's just pretend that's my internet radio station. Okay. And then what I could do here is see I'm pushing in this preset button. So not only is it inputs, but it allows me to access presets. So much like your car radio, where you can save your favorite radio stations, I can take any one of those playlists that we were just talking about, start it, and then just hold down this button right here on that preset and save it physically on the speaker. And then when I want to listen to it again, I don't even need the app. I can close out, completely be out of the app, walk into the house, push that button in for the preset, and it would go to my local sports radio station. My family, though, they like listening to all their different music, so presets 2 through 6 in the house belong to various members of my family, or it can be different genres of music or different playlists you have. So one can be a Pandora playlist that's maybe your 90s alternative station. Preset 2 can be your jazz station from Spotify. Preset 3 can be one of your favorite playlists from Amazon Music. So you can go on and on and on and have these presets and then never have to open your app or your phone again and just start listening to music, enjoying your content right there immediately off your device. So Prime Wireless offers you a ton of functionality, and it can go even a step further by becoming a streaming option from your computer. So I know a lot of people listen to YouTube for their music or stream stuff directly off their laptop or desktop and don't do a lot on their phone in some cases. So anything you play on your network over the DTS Play-Fi application can now be streamed in high res throughout your home. So not only you have direct connections, you have Bluetooth, you have optical, you can do streaming from your phone or streaming services, and anything you play on your desktop or laptop computer can also be streamed over your network through the DTS Play-Fi app. So that's Prime Wireless, and if you'd like, I could show you one more product that's part of the family, and that is the Soundbase amplifier, if you guys would like to go that route real quick. So let me pull that up here. So the Soundbase is everything I just told you that Prime Wireless is. But instead of being its own ecosystem with speakers, you supply the speakers, and this is a, I'm just going to unplug it here, a 300 watt 2-channel integrated amplifier. So the same presets I just showed you, same volume control and everything I gave you, but instead of being 100 watts per channel in a powered speaker, it is a 300 watt 2-channel amp with enough juice to power any of the speakers we have in our lineup. All the exact same feature set, but with more power. You'll also see there is an aux in here, left and right, a mini jack. You'll see left and right analog audio outputs, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. A full range subwoofer out versus an active sub out because 80 hertz may not be best for the speakers you're using there. And then the same Ethernet in and out, and then your speaker binding post to connect to your bookshelves or towers or in wall, however you choose to do it. The reason this has these analog left and right outputs though is to hook up to legacy equipment. Maybe you've got an older 2-channel setup or an older surround receiver that doesn't have network capabilities, or you'd like to bring onto the same network as these speakers here. This uses the same application. You just run the left and right output to an input on your AVR or 2-channel amp, and now that legacy system or that other product is now on the exact same network as DTS Play-Fi. And so you have all the functionality.
Will it run both as well?
It can do both.
So you can output to passive and active at the same time? At
the same time.
Nice.
So it's a really cool product for that. So if you do want to get an existing product on there, if you want to run some outdoor speakers at the same time, this is a solution for that. So the speakers retail for $600 for the pair. This one's $499.99. So if you're familiar with like the Sonos and Hios products out there, they have an amplifier and a bridge. This is both of those in one. So everything you need right here for $499. The complete control package like we showed you in a DTS Play-Fi app is here. The presets are here. This is what I use in lieu of a sound bar in my bedroom. I use this amplifier with a pair of our Ultra Bookshelf speakers. That right there is a $1,500 phenomenal 2-channel setup that I use for music, watching movies, and doing all my stuff at night whenever I'm using my headphones as well. So that is the wireless family in a nutshell. And I think once you really get a chance to play with these, you'll see that they have a ton of features that a lot of other products in this category don't offer. So once again, that is SVS Prime Wireless and the SVS Soundbase. And I'm Larry with SVS.
Yeah, guys, so that was a lot of information. If you do have further questions, feel free to give us a call. We do sell all of the SBS products and have nationwide free shipping and a low price guarantee. We really appreciate y'all's support from these videos. Just fuels the beast. So give us a call, show your support. If you did like this video, make sure to give us a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button down below. Till next time, this is Zach and Larry. Thanks for watching, guys.